Hello and welcome back to another presentation of Saturday Night at the Ballpark. Here we go again with two teams, 2005 Houston Astros against the 2021 Philadelphia Phillies. Just gonna straighten something out. Okay, so starting pitchers for tonight's game, and we're going to go with the Houston Astros, and Phil Garner's team will be R.CLEMENS, 13-8 with a 1.87 ERA, and he'll face Philadelphia. I forgot his first name already. Ranger Suarez for the Philadelphia Phillies. I knew it was a weird name, Ranger. Anyway, those are the teams that are playing tonight. The Phillies of 2021 came in at 82-80. They finished second in the National League East. And for the Houston Astros of 2005, they won 89-73 with one tie. They were second in the National League Central. They did go to the World Series that year. They lost to the Chicago White Sox. I think 4 straight, if I recall correctly. Anyway, we got something to do here. What's Suarez's hold? All right, so that's done. What's done here? Suarez's hold is a -2, so it'll be a -2, +2 on the hold, and Real Muto is a -3, so that's going to be a strong -7 for tonight for base runners for the Philadelphia Phillies. And we're going to get started here in a minute. Give up starting lineups for the Houston Astros of 2005. It's going to be Adam Everett leading off and playing shortstop. Craig Biggio will bat second. He'll be at second base. Hall of Famer Craig Biggio. Another Hall of Famer will be Jeff Bagwell. He'll be batting third and he'll be at first base. Morgan Ensberg will hit cleanup. He'll be at third base. Luke Scott will start in left field. He'll be batting fifth. Jason Lane will bat sixth. He'll be in right field. Brad, why am I getting stuck here? Wow. Brad Asmus will be batting seventh, sorry. And Willie Traveris will be batting eighth. He'll be in center field. And R.CLEMENS will be batting ninth. Hi Ron, how are you? Joe, how you doing? Yeah, I know. So it is 5. The pitch is 2, the catch is 3, and the hold is 2. Okay, so Ranger Suarez is taking out his warm-ups. We'll give you the Phillies lineup. And for the Phillies, leading off and playing center field will be Travis Jankowski, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Batting second is going to be Gene Segura. Batting third will be Bryce Harper. Batting fourth will be JT Realmuto. Batting fifth will be Brad Miller. Alec Brown will be batting sixth. Didi Gregorius will bat seventh. And Aldubel Herrera will bat eighth in left field. Well, batting eighth. And batting ninth will be Ranger Suarez. And I think I mixed everything up for some reason or another. Anyway, my apologies. So Suarez is taking his warm-ups, and just about being finished, and we're going to get set to get underway here. All right, leading off for the Houston Astros will be Adam Everett. Adam Everett, 2000 year to 2005. Let me straighten out this wire for a minute. 2005, he hit 248, 11 homers and 54 RBIs. He's batting righty, and let me get going. Here comes the first pitch of the game. That'll count, subject to change. And that's going to start us off with a 4-7. 4-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a split on a single. That's a 1, that's a 5, so he's going to ground it out to third base. Brome's going to pick it up, fires across the diamond for the first out. 1 away. 1 away, and the second batter will be Craig Biggio. He'll stand in at 264. He had 26 homers and 69 RBIs the year 2005. He's a right-hand batter. And here comes the pitch to Craig Biggio. And that's going to go down as a 3-5 from the left side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and Biggio strikes out. First strikeout of the ball game. Suarez gets it. Suarez, rather. Here comes Craig Biggio, Jeff Bagwell, rather. Pardon me. Bagwell batted 250. The year 2005. 3 homers and 19 RBIs. Didn't play that much. He's a member of the Hall of Fame. And here comes the pitch by Suarez. And he goes 3-8 on him from the left side, and that's going to be another swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the Houston Astros here in the top first inning. Suarez picks up 2 strikeouts and a 1-2-3 inning. Played a half inning, Astros nothing. Phillies coming to bat. Oh, you know what I forgot? Can't forget this. Let me get my marker. All right. Okay, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Got to make the adjustments here. R.CLEMENS on the bump, finishing up his warm-ups, and he'll face, I did give the lineups, Phillies, let's do it again. Travis Joe, Jan Kowalski will lead it off, Segura bats second, Hop at third, Real Muto 4th, Miller 5th, Brome 6th, Gregorius 7th, Herrera 8th, and Suarez will bat 9th. Why is this wire bothering me tonight? Get out of here. All right, so let's go. Defensively, we'll go with Scott in left, Travis in center, Lane in right. From first to third, Bagwell at first, Biggio at second, Ensberg at third, Everett at short, and I can't pronounce this guy's name. Brad Asmus. Am I pronouncing it right, guys? Anyway. Alright, so here comes left hand hitting Jan Kowalski. He batted 252 the year of 2021. 1 homer and 10 RBIs. Roger Clemens on the bump. Went 13-8, 1.87. Here comes his first pitch of the game. And he drops a 1-9 on him from the right side, and that's lifted to left field. Scott is right there. Without moving, and he makes the grab for the first out. 1 away. 1 down, and G. Segura step in. He's a right-hand batter. Batted 290 and 21. 14 homers, and 58 RBIs. Here comes the pitch by R.CLEMENS. And it's going to be a 3-4 from the right side. Ooh, and he plucked him. And Segura take his base. So a hit batter very early in this game. And the Phillies got a base runner on. Segura is a 17 on a 6 on a jump. Let's see. No, I didn't do theirs either. So Clemens is a -2. And ASTROS is a 0. So they got a -4 for the night. And Segura will drop down to a 13. So we're gonna try to get the jump on the roll here. We're 1 out. It's a number 6, so, and it is a 7, so he does not get the jump. So he goes down to a 6, and that's gonna do it. So Bryce Harper batting from the left side. Bryce Harper, the year of 21, batted .309, 35 homers, and 84 RBIs. And here comes the pitch to Bryce Harper from R.CLEMENS. Good matchup. 1-8 from the right side, and that's a diamond shot. That's a diamond shot for Bryce Harper. Diamond shots for lefties, it's a 12, and that's a 12, and this ball is going, and it is gone. So Bryce Harper wins the battle by blasting a shot into the right field stands. And that's the way to go here. Phillies up 2-0. Number 9. So without hesitation, Bryce Harper takes that fastball into right field. Here comes JT Realmuto. He's a right-hand batter. He batted .263, 20 homers, and 49 RBIs. So Bryce Harper getting congratulated in the Phillies dugout as he got to R.CLEMENS early. And here comes Realmuto's pitch. And that's going to go down as a 5-9 on the right side. 5-9 is going to be a called strike 3. Realmuto strikes out. That's 2 away. And here comes Brad Miller. He'll bat from the left side. Brad Miller hit .227, 20 homers, 49 RBIs. Clemens without hesitation. Oh, foul tip and out of play. Clemens again from the line. Here comes the pitch. And he goes 1-4 on him from the right side. And that's going to be hit to the left side. Everett's going to pick it up on a 1-hopper, throw to Bagwell, and that'll do it. 6-3 put out. And that takes care of the Phillies here in the first inning, but not before they get 2 runs on a Bryce Harper 2-run homer on 1 hit. No men left on. We played 1. The Astros nothing. Phillies 2. We go to the second inning. In 1 second. Nobody left on. So, gotta take care of that. And Brad Miller. Okay, here comes, switch. Suarez. Suarez is finishing up his warm-ups. Here comes Morgan Ensberg. Ensberg batted .283, 36 homers, and 101 RBIs in the year of 2005 for the Houston Astros. Here comes Suarez's pitch. And that's going to be a re-roll. I usually let it drop to the floor, but I caught that one, so we'll do a re-roll. And that's going to be a 1-9. 1-9 from the left side, and that's going to be a diamond shot, of course. Why not? Ensberg led the team in home runs, and he is a right-hand batter, and that's a 12, and that's an 18. So that is a deep fly ball to left field. Herrera going back to the wall on the warning track, and he makes the catch. for the first out, so he just got underneath that one. Luke Scott's going to step in. Scott, a left-handed batter. Lefty on lefty situation. He batted 188. No homers and 4 RBIs. The pitch to Suarez, from Suarez. He goes 5-6 from the left side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. Segura's going to pick it up. He fires to Miller at first, and that's the second out. 4-3. And here comes Jason Lane. Lane is a right-hand batter. He batted 267, 26 home runs, 78 RBIs. Ranger Suarez looks in, gets the sign, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 6-9 from the right side. 6-9 is going to be a range play to the shortstop, and that's going to be D.D. Gregorius. D.D. is at 330, so we're going to roll everything here. No men on base, so he has to clear 1 through 4 off the 20, and he does that. We'll add up his numbers on 12, and he's going to boot the ball. He has a 12 on a 1 base error, so that keeps the inning alive. And DD. E6. That's a 2-out error. Let's see if it turns to be costly. Here comes Osmus standing in from the right side. Brad Osmus is a right-hand batter. He batted 258, 3 homers and 42 RBIs. And let's see, I tucked Lane in. Shouldn't have done that. He's at 15 off the jump. 2 outs, and I'm not gonna chance it right now. Brad Osmus from the right side. And here comes the pitch from Suarez. And that's going to go as a 4-4 from the right side. It's going to be a range play to the catcher. And that's Real Muto. He's a 1-1. And let's see. Oh, that's a 1. So, actually, can't give up a hit. He's clean on that. That's a hanger, but it's going to be a 3. And that's going to go down as a 6-7. And the only chance he has to make an error is on a 17. So let me just check to see if it's a ground out, pop out. Okay, he's a 1-1 on a 1. So wait a minute, this could be a wild pitch, or no, can't be a wild pitch. WS. WS, where are you? I got you. And that's going to be no runners on base. With no runners on base, the pitcher uncorks a wild pitch. All runners advance 1 base. There's nobody on now. With no runners on, the batter hits a squibbler for a single. Oh, it's one of those. So it's a little ground ball between the pitcher and the catcher. Who's going to play it? Nobody. And Osmus beats it out. So it was who's going to take it, a type of thing. So the innings remains alive, and that's going to be on the catcher, and that's number 7. So we got first and second, with possibly 2 miscues with 2 outs, and here comes Traveris. Willie is a right-hand batter. He batted 291 with 3 homers and 29 RBIs. We got first and second. And who's on second? He's 11. They're going to play off of him. And here comes the pitch to Travis. Are you kidding me right now? No. All right. And it went behind the tower. It's a 5-9 from the right side. That 5-9 is going to be a called strike 3, and Travis strikes out to end the inning here in the second. 3rd strikeout for Suarez. But they do leave 2 men on base. No runs for the Astros, who played 1.5. It's the Phillies 2, and the Astros nothing. 1 error, 1 hit. 1 error, 1 hit, 2 left on. Go to the bottom of the second. 1 hit, 1 error. No runs for the Astros. Clear it out. All right. Alec Bohm will lead it off for the Phillies. Third baseman, right-handed batter. He batted .247, 7 homers and 47 RBIs. Man, I gotta get Clemens up. I'll tell you, the cards for 2005 seem a little chintzy, to be honest with you. Anyway, I guess one day STRAT-O-MATIC will straighten it out. Let me just bend the camera a bit. Okay. And here comes the pitch to Alec Bohm, batting from the right side. Clemens' pitch. To Bohm, goes 1-7 from the right side. That's going to be ball 4, so Alec Bohm works out a walk, and that's a leadoff base runner for the Phillies here in the second inning. And here comes D.D. Gregorius. Alec Bohm is a 20 off a 2. It's a long shot, I know it. And I'm not going to do it. And are they going to hold him? Yes, they are. They're going to hold a left-handed batter. So here comes D.D. I don't know if Jeffrey's in the room here, but anyway, he was going over the wild pitch and balk and pass ball sequences. Anytime you got a runner on, if the 1 or 2 comes up, you know you got something going on. So if the 1 comes up, it's going to be a balk. 2 is going to be a wild pitch or a pass ball. So if we have it, we'll just go over it. If he's in the room watching. Anyway, that's going to be a 2-3 from the right side. And that's going to be a upward triangle on a ballpark. And that's going to be a 1-11. That's an 8, and that's going to go into center field for a base hit. And the Phillies have 2 runners on, off for R.CLEMENS here in the second inning. So that's number 7. And that's 2 runners on, and here comes Herrera. He's a left-handed batter. Herrera batted .260, 13 homers and 51 RBIs. First and second. So left-handed, so the shortstop will be holding here. Herrera waiting for R.CLEMENS' pitch. And he goes 4-7 on him from the left side. 4-7, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And Clemens gets his second strikeout. Herrera caught looking. That's 1 away. And stepping to the plate is going to be the pitcher. It's going to be Suarez. He is, I believe, a W left 3. He's a 3 card. So he's using hitting card number 3. He batted .188 during 2021. No homers and 1 RBI. Mike, I want to feel like that, but Busch Stadium, Cardinals fan here. All right, man. Yeah, he does everything, this guy. I'm pretty sure he has St. Louis. That's his name. Francisco Bellafiore. That's his email. It's FRA. If you got a pen, just give me a heads up if you got the pen and write it down. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Yeah, you can see it clearly. Well, that's where it is. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that one too. I don't have that field board. He does a nice job with them. He puts the whatever, you know, Yankee Stadium logo, and he changed this part of it. But it's he does good work, and he's a good guy. And that's his email. FRANCOB1968 at outlook.com. So here we go. We got Suarez, the pitcher. He batted 188, no homers, and 1 RBI. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be, a wild pitch roll. So we got a wild pitch roll on Clemens, and he has a 2. So, Jeffrey, he said he may not be here live, but he said he'll catch the video because he gave me an email. All right, so we got first and second, and 1 came up. So we go to Clemens's card, and there it is. It's a wild pitch 2, and we're gonna roll now. And what I do it differently. You know, if a wild pitch occurs, I'm gonna re-roll all the dice. If the wild pitch does not occur, then I'm keeping the dice roll as is. That's just my rule. And here comes the wild pitch roll, and it's a 15, and there is no wild pitch. So we'll go with the 1-9, and we'll use the 15 in case needed. 1-9 on Suarez's card. Oh, and that's going to be a base hit for Suarez, and we got bases loaded filled with Phillies here in the second inning. And Roger Clemens is not fooling anybody. And that is a 9 and a 9. So we got bases loaded with Phillies. We'll go up to the top of the lineup now. Did you get, Ron, did you get all of it? Did you get all the information? I'll wait before I roll my next roll. I won't move the card until you tell me to. Okay, good enough, Ron. You're welcome. All right, so we got bases loaded with Phillies, and we swing up to the top of the lineup, and Jen Kowalski has a chance. He flew out his last time up. He's 0 for 1 in the game, and the Phillies could put a hurting on Roger Clemens and the Houston Astros here early, and possibly knock out Clemens out of the ball game. He wasn't a Cy Young winner of 2005. No, it was Bartolo Colon and Chris Carpenter that year. That'll count, subject to change. And it does. It goes from a 6 to a 5, and that's going to be a 5-6 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And Jan Kowalski strikes out, and that's Clemens' 3rd strikeout. That wouldn't surprise me the least. Clemens bearing down, I guess. Gene Segura step in. He was hit by Roger Clemens' fastball in the 1st inning, and he wind up scoring on Bryce Harper's 2-run homer. And here comes the pitch to Segura. And that's going to be a 4-4, and that could be a catches range play on the right side, and it is. It's a range play, so let's see how this develops. Brad Asmus is a 1-1 also. So we'll go to, well, we don't need to go right now. We know we can't get a hit on the 20. And that's going to be a 5, so we'll go to the charts. He's a 1 out of 5, and that's going to be a PP. And that's going to be an 11 pitcher, and he is, Clemens is a 7. 7, and what I say? 9 and 11. Oh, he just missed getting an error also. He's a 3 and a 12 on an E-roll, an error rather, and an 18 for a 2-base error. So, hold on a second. So, there's no error on the play. He goes 5, and that's a PP. PP. What do we got here? No error. I'm looking for the P. Okay, I got it. With runners on base, the pitch gets the pitch gets past the catcher for. That's why I got a new light in this corner. For a pass ball, all runners advance 1 base, and with the same batter at the plate. So it's a pass ball, and the Phillies will get a run out of this on a pass ball, and Segura will stay at the plate. So a pass ball, everybody moves up 1. So now the Phillies are up 3-0 with second and third. Segura is still batting. There are 2 outs, and here comes Segura. I mean, Segura was at the plate. Ball came into his foot. He lifted the foot, and Brad Musso couldn't control it. It got by him. Here comes Clemens' second pitch to Gene Segura. And that's a hanger. And that's going to drop in on a 1-6 from the right side. Split chance, single on a 10. That's a 4. That's another base hit. And the Phillies will get another run. And we got first and third. And the Phillies now lead 4-0. We got it. Second base for number 2. And just like that, a leadoff walk, a ballpark single, and then it started getting ugly from there. Here comes Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper hit a 2-run shot, his very first time seeing Roger Clemens probably ever. And here comes Harper's second at bat from Roger Clemens. Bryce Harper batting from the left side. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 3-9 from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. So looks like Clemens shied away from Bryce Harper. That's going to be a walk, and that's bases loaded once again. So 3. And he stays put. So with 2 out, bases loaded, 2 runs in. Here comes JT Omuto. Batting from the right side. JT struck out looking his last time up. Here comes a pitch by Roger Clemens. And he drops a 6-6 on him from the right side. 6-6 from the right side, and that's a called strike 3. Clemens strikes out JT Omuto for the second time in the game. He picks up 3 strikeouts in the inning. It's 4. And the inning is over with 2 runs. 2 more runs come in on 1, 2, 3 hits. They leave the bases jammed. And we play 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Houston Astros 0, and the Philadelphia Phillies 4. pass the ball in here, no base hit. Alright, so 2 runs on 3 hits. Amazing. Yes, indeed. It's amazing. So Ranger Suarez, a relief pitcher for the whole season. And then at some point, manager Girardi, he decided to put him into the rotation, which he did. And he pitched fairly well. Kept his ERA down. Had an 8-5 season with a 1.36. Here comes R.CLEMENS. He's going to grab a bat. He's also a 3-hitting card. Roger batted .207 with no homers and 4 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from Suarez. And that's going to be a 5-9. Roger's a right-handed batter, 5-9, and he's gonna take a called strike 3. So Suarez picks up number 4, and that's 1 out to start here, to start the 3rd. Here comes, we swing back to the Astros top of the lineup, and Adam Everett's gonna step in from the right side. He grounded out his last time up. Here comes Suarez's pitch, and that's gonna be a 4-9 right side, and that's gonna be another called strike 3. So that is 5 strikeouts for Suarez right now. And that's 2 down. And there comes Craig Biggio, the Hall of Famer, who will step in from the right side. Struck out swinging his last time up. Suarez with 5 strikeouts already. We're in the 3rd inning. And here comes Rangers' pitch to Craig Biggio. That's a 5-9 from the right side. And that's a 1-2-3. That strikes out the side here in the 3rd inning. All looking. Suarez, easy hitting. 2.5 in the books here in Philadelphia. It's the Astros nothing and the Phillies 4. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Clemens on back on the bump. Let's see if he can have a nice quiet inning. No runs. That takes care of that. Brad Miller leading it off for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. He's batting from the left side. And here comes Clemens' first pitch to Brad Miller. And that's a 6-11 from the left side. 6-11, and that's going to be a range play to the right fielder, and that's going to be Lane. Lane's at 2-7. 2-7, and he has to clear a 1 through 3 off the 20. Let's see if we could get that. That's an 8, so he gets it done on a 12. He has no range of 12, and he makes the play in right field, so that's 1 away. Nice catch by Lane. Here comes Alec Brome. I wanted to say Baldwin. Brome, he walked, and he wound up scoring on a pass ball. So here comes the pitch to R.CLEMENS, to Alec Brome. And that's going to be a 1-7. That's a 1, but there's no bases runners on, so disregard that. 1-7 from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. So Clemens, that'll be his 3rd walk of the game. And a 1-out walk, and Alec Brome is at 20 off at 2. Didi Gregorius will step in from the left side. Let's see if we can get it. He's a left-handed batter. They're going to hold him anyway. Left-handed batter, and it's going to be the shortstop. Left-handed batter could block the base runner from stealing, so let's see if he can get the jump. And here we go. Here comes, let's see if we can get a deuce on Brome. And that's not going to happen. I rolled the white. I shouldn't have rolled the white. And that's a 5, so there's no 5. So we're going to go with the pitch. Here comes the pitch to DD. DD singled his last time up and wind up scoring. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-8 from the left side, and that's going to be a range play to second base, which is Biggio, and he's a 420. So he has to clear 1 through 6 off the 20, and he gets it done, and that's going to be a 9, and there's no 9, but we do have a base runner, so you got to go to the chart. And that's a 14 off of 4. 14 off of 4 is a G2, so it's going to be ground ball to Biggio, and it's going to be a force out. 4-3, fielder's choice. Excuse me, 4-6. And there's 2 down. So that's takes care of that. Here comes Herrera. He's a left-handed batter. DD's on, so. Okay, Herrera, the left-handed batter, struck out his last time up. And they're going to hold DD on. He's also on a snake eyes 2 for a 20. Here comes the pitch to Herrera. And it's a 4-4 from the left side. Of course, it's a catcher's X. If we didn't have 3 of them tonight. Brad Osmus is a 1-1. So you know he's not going to give us a hit. And we'll go to the chart on that 114. Brad. He's a 1 out of 14. And that's going to be foul out, an FO, so it's going to be a 14 on a 13, an FO. The batter fouls out to the catcher, of course he does. Just a second, not to second guess myself. So that's going to be a foul out to ASTROS. He makes the play, he makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 on the F, inning over, no runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, and a man left on. We played 3 here in Philadelphia. It's the Houston Astros nothing, and the Philadelphia Phillies 4. That. Okay. Top of the 4th we go. Suarez finishes his warm-ups. Stepping to the plate is going to be Jeff Bagwell. It's going to be Bagwell, Ensberg, and Scott here in the 4th inning. 4-0 the Phillies. Bagwell struck out swinging his first time up. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-7. 2-7 from the left side, a solid base hit into left field. So Bagwell gets his first hit and to start it off for the Astros here in the 4th inning. Bagwell is not going to be held because he has no rating for steal. And that's fine, he's not a base stealer, he's a power hitter. And here comes Morgan Ensberg. He has the shot to get the Astros on the board. He had a diamond shot his first time at bat in the 2nd inning. And let's see what happens this time around. That's a foul tip. Morgan Ensberg from the right side. Here comes the pitch by Ranger Suarez. And he drops a 2-5 on him from the left side, and he walked him. So Suarez gets the first 2 men on for the Astros here in the 4th inning. And we're going to go with, come on, man. Luke Scott, left-handed batter. Scott grounded out his first time up. Pair of Astros on base, nobody out here in the 4th inning. Ranger Suarez from the stretch. And Scott, we got a lefty on lefty situation here. Here comes the pitch. And he drops a 5-9 on him from the left side, 5-9, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And he gets another strikeout. That is 7 strikeouts for Ranger Suarez. 1 away. And here comes Jason Lane, batting from the right side. Reached on it E6 by D.D. Gregorius. And we got first and second of Astros. We got Bagwell on second, Ensberg on first. Lane batting from the right side. And here comes the pitch by Suarez. And he drops a 4-6 on him from the right side. That's going to be a solid base hit into center field. Let's see what type of legs Bagwell has. 1-13 to center. There's nothing. Was he being held? He was not being held, so he's going to get a +1 on that. So that makes it 1-14. The third base coach is waving his arm to go home. So the Astros are going to be a little bit aggressive here. So it's a 1-14. Here comes the throw to the plate. And it's a 14, and he is safe. And here comes an argument. Joe Girardi's coming out of the dugout. It was a close play. So he scores. He goes to second, and the throw to third. And he goes to second. So the Astros are on the board. A close play, and Joe Girardi just got tossed. Oh yeah, Joe Girardi, of course. Number 6. So we got second and third now. They went for it, and all the base runners move up now, and how is Philadelphia going to play it? And Joe Girardi's still arguing, so we're going to wait for that to calm down. The crew chief separates them, and walking Girardi back to the dugout. And here comes Brad Osmus. He singled his first time up, 1-for-1 in the second inning. There's second and third. Second and third, and 1 out. The Phillies are going to play back, and they're going to give up another run, trying to avoid it though, but they're going to play back. And here comes the pitch to Osmus. And Suarez goes 4-8 on him from the right side, and he walks him. And now we got Astros full of bases, and here comes the pitching coach. We'll come out and have a little chit-chat with Suarez as the Phillies see an inning falling apart on them. And this will be Willie Travis stepping up. He struck out his last time up. He's 0-for-1. And the Phillies are going to play back. They're setting up for the double play. And here comes the pitch from Ranger Suarez to Willie Travis. And that's going to go down as a 5-5 from the right side. And that's a Ranger Suarez strikeout. Looking, that's 8 strikeouts for Ranger Suarez here in the 4th inning. So that's 2 down. That was a clutch out right there. And this will bring up R.CLEMENS. Clemens struck out himself last time up. Suarez, 8 strikeouts in the ball game. Roger batting from the right side. And here comes the pitch from Suarez. And that's a 2, guys. And that's going to be 2-3. And that's going to be hit down to the right side. And Miller scoops it up. And he'll take it himself. And that's going to do it for the Astros here in the 4th inning. But they do pick up a run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 3 on. So we played 3.5 here in the Phillies. Here in Philadelphia, it is the Astros 1 and the Philadelphia Phillies 4. I want to thank you guys for being here tonight. The guys on the West Coast, thank you. Guys on the East Coast, thank you for coming in. I know it's late on this side of the United States, but I don't go to bed till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning anyway, so I got a sleep issue. It's you know, working 3 shifts with the career I had, and you work every shift, and you're on this shift, you're on that shift, you're on nights, this and that, and it's become a problem. I don't want to take medication for it. Talk to my doctor about it, but I don't want to do that. So I just live with it. Anyway, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. I got the wrong team up, and I got the wrong pitcher. So Clemens finishes his warm-up. He's going to face Suarez. Suarez singled his last time up. He's hitting on a three hitting card. And here comes Suarez. Pitch from Roger Clemens. And that's going to be a 6-7. I believe he's a right-handed batter. No, he's a lefty. Okay. 6-7 from the left side. And that's a strike, ground ball to the right side. Bagwell's going to pick it up on the hop. He's going to race over to the bag himself. And that's unassisted. 1 away. 1 out, and here comes Janikowski. Oh, it's actually Jank Kowalski, is it right? Janikowski. Yeah. Anyway, he's a left-handed batter. He's 0 for 2 in the game. And here comes the pitch by Roger Clemens. Jay Kowalski, and that's going to be a 2-9 from the right side, and that's going to be possibly hit to the gap. 1 to 10 is 17. It's going to be nicely cut off by the center fielder Traveris, and he'll hold Jankowski to a single. It had extra bases on it, but the center fielder Traveris got in there and he cut it down. So Jankowski is a 20 off of 5. It's going to be held. First baseman and second baseman are going to be held. So their ranges go up 1, +1 on the second baseman and the first baseman. So let's see what happens here. Jankowski is a 5 off of 20. Let's shoot for it. Let's see if we can get the 5 on the jump. And he does not. It's a 7. Okay, so Gene Segura is going to swing away here. He's 1 for 1 in the game. Singled his last time up. And that's going to count, subject to change. And here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a 6-8 from the right side. That 6-8's ground ball to shortstop. Everett scoops it up to Biggio for 1, over to Bagwell for a double play. So that's a 6-4-3 double play. And that'll end the inning here in the fourth for Philadelphia. So we played 4. It is the Phillies 4 and the Astros 1. We'll go to the 5th inning. And that was quick. All right, Suarez hoping for a better inning, and he'll face the top of the lineup for the Houston Astros. And it's going to be Everett. Everett's 0 for 2 in the game, back from the right side. Ranger Suarez with 8 strikeouts already in the ball game, and that's going to count. That's a foul tip. And here comes the pitch. And it rolls from a 3 to a 1, and that's going to be a 1-5. 1-5 from the left side. And that's going to be to the pitcher. Tapped right back to the mound. Suarez picks it up, fires to first base to Miller. And that's 1 down. Oh, shit. 1 away, and Craig Biggio is going to step to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Pair of strikeouts. Hall of Famer waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. It's going to be a 1-7 from the left side. 1-7's popped up in the infield, and D.D. Gregorius is calling for it on the edge of the outfield grass, and he makes the catch. The second out. 2 away. We're in the 5th inning. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark between the 2005 Houston Astros against the 2021 Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies are leading it 4-1 here in, oh shit, hold on a second. Home runs. Let's get it right, Mike. 2 down, and here comes Bagwell, another future Hall of Famer. Singled his last time up, 1 for 2 in the game. Here comes the pitch. It's a 1-7. 1-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a strikeout, and that's going to be it. Bagwell swings and misses, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Suarez. That is strikeout number 9. And we are halfway done here in Philadelphia. It is the Houston Astros of 2005 1 and the 2021 Philadelphia Phillies 4. Phillies. All right. It's going to be Bryce Harper, and you need a sip of coffee. Anyway, Bryce Harper stepped in. He's 1 for 1 in the game. He walked his last time up and hit a 2-run blast in the 2nd inning off of Roger Clemens. And Bryce Harper from the left side is waiting for the pitch from Roger Clemens. And here it comes. And that goes 3-4 from the right side. And that's the 3-4 is a swing and a miss. And Harper strikes out. So that is strikeout only number 5. Yeah, 5. Strikeout 5 for Roger Clemens. And JT Realmuto will step in from the right side, 1 away. JT has struck out both times. Here comes the pitch by Clemens. 5-7 from the right side, and that is a strikeout. So that is strikeout number 6 for Clemens. And he's mowing him down real quick here in the 5th inning. Brad Miller step in from the left side. Brad Miller is 0 for 2 in the game. And Clemens is not wasting any time. Here comes the delivery. And he drops a 6-9 on him from the left side. 6-9, range play to short. It's going to be Everett. Everett is a 1-6. So Nothing on, he gets to everything, and he has a 14 and a 17. One base error on the 14, two base error on the 17. And that's going to be 12 and a 14. And I did say 14, didn't I? That's going to be an E1, a one base error by Everett at short. So it's an E6. 2-out error. And Brad Miller's on. Brad Miller's a 2 off the 20. They're going to hold him. And with 2 outs, Alec Brown is going to step in. He is officially no official at bats. He walked twice. And he scored once. Batting from the right side. Clemens from the stretch. Looks in. He has weak power from the right side, Brown. Here comes that account, subject to change. Clemens' pitch. And that goes 4-9 from the right side. 4-9. Oh, in between a pair of walks, and he strikes out on the 3-2. That's a 3-2 strikeout in between 2 walks. Indeed. So he strikes out the side, picks up 7. He gets his 7th strikeout of the game. And the Phillies go down quietly here in the 5th inning. We played 5 here in Philadelphia. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies 4. All right, so Suarez, he did reach his pitch endurance in the 5th inning. And it's going to be Morgan Ensberg to lead it off. And Suarez had a nice clean inning in his endurance innings. He went down 1, 2, 3. So he could pick up 2 more innings if he stays strong. It's 4-1 in favor of Philly. Here comes Ensberg. Walked his last time up, and he also missed a home run. Just got underneath it in the 2nd inning on a diamond shot. Here comes the pitch from Suarez to Morgan Ensberg. And he goes 1-5 on him. And that's going to be a solid base hit right up the middle. And that it was a single on an ohm, so that's not going to get into play right now. Or was it ever? Here comes Luke Scott. Luke is 0 for 2, struck out looking his last time up. They need a base runner. And Morgan Ensberg is at 13, and he has a lot of shit going on. 2 through 5 and a 12, but he has a backslash of 10 and 11. So what does Houston want to do? Phil Garner, Luke Scott is the D and a D on the hit and run bunt. Corners are in. And they're going to play, they're going to hold them. Luke Scott. 0 for 2. Alright, we're going to, I'm debating. I'm waiting for Phil Garner to make the call here. He's going to go for the jump. He's going to go for the jump right here. Okay, we got a jump roll, 2 through 5 and a 12, backslash 10 and 11, automatically caught stealing. Let's see what he gets. Oh, 9. And he gets nothing. So nothing's happening. So we're going to swing away with Luke Scott. And here comes the pitch by Suarez. And he drops a 1-9 from the left side, and it strikes out. Strikes out swinging. 10 strikeouts, very impressive for Ranger Suarez, striking out 10 batters here in this game. one away here in the top of the 6th inning. Jason Lane will step to the plate. He's batting from the right side. He's 1 for 2 in the game. He singled his last time up. And here comes the pitch. Anybody in the room, just give me a thumbs up. I just want to say something. I know there's 2 people in the room. I'm one of them. Well, it doesn't have to be. There's something in the room. My thing was Strat with the holding the runner on. All right, so we roll to see if he could steal or not steal, and the batter's at the plate. Ron, well, let me explain it, if I can explain it. I don't know why we only roll once for a runner on first base to get the jump. If he doesn't get the jump with the first batter, why can't he get the jump with the next batter coming up? You know what I'm saying? Why is it only one jump or one roll to get the jump for a steal? Why can't it be a few times or a couple of times or to the next batter? Well, here comes Jason Lane. Singled his last time up. He can handle a left-handed pitcher, batting from the right side, and here comes pitch. And we're going to hold that roll up because we do have a 2 on the 20. So what that means, it's either a balk or a pass ball on the catcher. The white die indicates it's on the pitcher. So Suarez has no balks. He has a 0 balk. But if it's 3, 4, or 5, 4, 5, 6, it would have been a pass ball roll on Real Muto. But it's on the pitcher. There's no balk, so I'm going to stay with the roll. And that's a 3-11 from the right side. 3-11 from the left side. And that's tapped right back to Suarez. He'll turn. Who was covering? The shortstop, Gregorius, for 1, over to Miller for 2, and mark it a 1-6-3 double play. And that'll end the 6th inning for the Houston Astros. Yeah, I don't know much about baseball, but in real life, don't they try as long as they... Yeah, they do, right. That's the point. You know, as long as they're on base, why, you know what? Screw that rule. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change the rule of that in STRAT-O-MATIC. And that's an issue I'm going to bring up, and I want to hear what they say. Because I don't know who had it. I think it was David, who does I forgot his channel's name, damn it. He came up with something. That was 1 hit and then left on. What happened was, if you strike out, 1 hit. If you strike out, and let's say the 20 die on the roll became on a 20, he came. Oh no, I'm sorry. A 1 to 15. Excuse me. A 15 to 20. He said on a strikeout roll, if the 20 die read 15 to 20, you would get a re-roll. So last opening day, Dave Garner. No, not Dave Garner. Dave. My God. Dave. He's playing the 73 season. He was just getting over it. My God, I'm sorry, Dave. I forgot your channel and your last name. I forgot your channel's name. I apologize for that. I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me. But he came up with the system. If you roll and if you roll the dice, if it's 15 to 20, you would get a re-roll on that roll. So he didn't strike out. So I brought it up to them. Yeah, that's it. Baseball demos. Thank you, Joe. And he says that, oh no, you can't do that. You know, I brought it up to John Garcia, and he goes, no, Mike, you can't do that. It changes all the math and everything, to break down the formulas, everything else. I said, all right, you got it. He almost went down my throat. And I said, okay, I just wanted to hear what you had to say, that's all. No, he goes, I know. So anyway, they didn't like that. So I don't know, I thought it was a good system to play also. It could be addressed like a check swing, check with the right hand batter, check with the first base umpire kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or a foul tip type of thing, that he gets another reroll, but I guess he didn't like it. Thanks, Joe. Baseball demos. Anyway, we go to the bottom of the sixth, and D.D. Gregorius is going to lead it off from the left side. Roger Clemens, get on the mound. And Roger Clemens has a strong 7. And here comes D.D. He is 1 for 2 in the game. And that's a foul. That's going to count, subject to change. And that goes 5-5 from Roger Clemens. 5-5. Left side, 5-5. That's strikeout for Roger Clemens, and that's 4 in a row for him. Well, not in a row, but the last 4 out of the 5 batters, he has struck out, and he looks like he might be going into double figures in the strike zone, strikeout category. That's number 8. 1 away. And here comes Herrera, batting from the left side. Clemens looks in and gets a sign by Osmus. And here comes the pitch. 4-11 from the left side, and 4-11's lifted to left field, and Scott's moving over towards the line, and he's going to glove it on the run, and that is the second out, 2 away. That's 2 down, and it's going to bring up Suarez, and he's good to go. He is 1 for 2 in the game, batting from the left side. Clemens looks in, gets the sign, foul tip. Gets the sign, and that's going to be 6-8. Hey Joe, I would like your opinion on that with the strike, with just the 1 roll on trying to get the lead. 6-8, left side I said, 6-8, and that's going to be lifted to right field. Lane is coming in, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Philadelphia Phillies here in the 6th inning. 1-2-3 inning for Roger Clemens. We played 6. Here in Philadelphia, it's the Astros 1 and the Phillies 4. We'll go to the 7th. And Suarez is coming out. And we go to the 7th inning now. It's the 7th inning stretch. Coming up. Ranger Suarez finishes his warm-ups. Here comes Brad Rasmus. I'll switch the paper. And Rasmus is 1 for 1. He walked his last time up. I trust that on that. Probably has to do with the steal frequency. I'll go with Strat on that one. Okay. But I'm going to ask in around 3 months when I go to opening day. Alright, so Rasmus is waiting for the pitch by Suarez, and here it comes. And that's a back of the tower roll, and that's a 2. It's going to go 2-3. 2-3 from the left side, and it's ground ball to the right side, and it's going to be picked up by Miller. He'll flip to Suarez at first, and that's a 3-1 put out. One away here in the bottom, top of the 7th rather. One down, and Willie Travis will step in. Struck out twice, batting from the right side. And hit, play the way you enjoy the most. No, I was just getting opinions, that's all. You know, I said, you know, as long as he's on base, why does he get one shot on the jump roll? You know? You know, sometimes when you're watching the game, you know, they'll check him off at first, and he doesn't get a good lead or a good jump on that particular at bat, or the batter that's at the plate. But he might get the better jump. He might go on the second batter to grab the base. You know, that was the only question. Yeah, I know I can play it the way I want to play it. I understand. All right, Willie is waiting for the pitch from Suarez. And he goes 5-11 from the right side. 5-11 is a fly ball to right field. Harper going, ranges over towards his right, and he's going to glove it on the run. So Harper with the put out, 2 down. Here comes R.CLEMENS in the 7th inning. They can't really take him out. There's nothing going on. If they had base runners on, I would take him out for a pinch hitter. But we're not going to do that, so Clemens is 0 for 2, batting from the right side. Here comes the pitch. And it's a 6-3 from the right side. It's going to be a range play to left field. The left fielder, Herrera, is a 3-4. He has to clear 1 through 6 off the 20. And then he has an action on the errors, pretty good. Let's see what happens. That's an 18, so he makes the grab. We got a 6, and he's going to make the play, and that's it. Fly ball to left field, Herrera makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Ranger Suarez. We are in 7th inning stretch time. It is the Astros 1 and the Phillies 4. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. All right. 7th inning is done. Top of the 7th now. 2 outs. All right. Jankowski will lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Phillies. He is 1 for 3 in the game. Clemens on the bump. It's endurance time for hitting. And let's see what happens. They got to Clemens pretty good early, Philadelphia. And I just dropped the dice with my hands. Don't tell me what underneath the damn table. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Oh, it's right there. All right. Okay. All right. Let's try not to drop dice. All right. So Jankowski is 1 for 3 in the game in the 7th inning. R.CLEMENS, here comes the pitch from him, and he goes 1-9 on the right side. That's lifted to left field. Scott moving over towards his left, and he corrals it for the out. So that's the first out here in the 7th. 1 away. Gene Segura steps in from the right side. Gene is 1 for 2. Grounded into a double play his last time up. Clemens looks in, gets assigned by ASTROS, and here comes the pitch. And that's a 6-10 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play to the shortstop. And that's Everett. He is a 1-6. He's not going to give up anything on the 20. He gets to everything. Let's read 9 and a 12, and there is no error, so it's a ground ball to Everett at short. Scoops it up, throws to Bagwell, second out. Second out of the inning. 2 quick outs. R.CLEMENS. And here comes Bryce Harper batting from the left side. Harper struck out his last time up. He walked and he hit a 2-run blast in the first inning. Here comes the pitch from Clemens to Bryce Harper. And he goes 1-8 from the right side, and he hit that diamond shot again, Bryce. Hit it in the first inning. Hit it in the 7th inning. It's a 12, and that's 11. That ball is going. It is going, and it is gone. Bryce Harper with a pair of home runs here tonight in Philadelphia. The fans are going crazy. And he nails R.CLEMENS for the 2nd time in the game. And the Phillies are up 5-1 now. Well, that's a big 2-out run that he gave up. Here comes Realmuto. He struck out 3 times in the game. Batting from the right side. And here comes the pitch. And it's a 4-7. Right side, 4-7 is a split chance on 1-6 on a single. That's a 20. It's going to be chopped down to third base. Enberg's going to pick it up, going towards his left. Feels it, fires it, and throws him out at first base, and that'll do it, but the damage is done. Bryce Harper nails his 2nd home of the game and gives the Phillies a 5-1 lead here in the 7th inning. We'll go to the 8th. As soon as I can. Let me see, 1 run. I think Suarez is tied, right? 5. He gets 2 more clean innings. 1 on 1. Can I get a confirmation on that? He's a 5-inning pitcher. And he was clean in the 6th and the 7th, so that added on to it. Does he get a 3rd inning? I don't think he gets the 3rd inning. Suarez is a start of 5. In the 6th inning, he only gave up 1 hit. And the 7th inning, he got the side out in order. So the 6th and the 7th would be extra innings for him. Does he get 2 innings as a starter or 3 innings? Because he didn't quite reach his endurance. I guess so. I guess until he reaches his endurance. So he has a combination of hits or walks of 3. Okay, you're right. Why not? All right, we'll go to the 8th inning. And it's going to be the top of the order for the Houston Astros. And Everett is going to lead it off for the Astros. He is 0 for 3 in the game. Ranger Suarez, 10 strikeouts already. And here comes the pitch from the lefty. And That's a missed tower roll, and that's a 3. And that's a 5-9 from the right side, and that's going to be strikeout number 11. 5-9, strikeout number 11. 1 down. And Craig Biggio will step in. He is 0 for 3. He popped out to short his last time up. And here comes the pitch from Ranger Suarez to Craig Biggio, future Hall of Famer, and that's a 3-3 from the left side. That's a ballpark. We didn't have many of them tonight. Ballparks are 7s for each side of the plate, and that's a 12. And 3-3 goes to, wait a minute, 3-3, left side, right, ballpark. He's a righty, so it's line out to the shortstop, and that's going to take care of Biggio. And here comes Jeff Bagwell, batting from the right side. Bags is 1 for 3, struck out his last time up. And here comes the pitch. That's a 1-3 from the left side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And Bagwell goes down 3 times on strikeouts, and that's strikeout number 12. And he might be the leader in this contest for starting pitcher strikeouts. I got to check that later on tonight. And we played 7.5 here in Philadelphia. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies 5. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Let me see, when is Morgan come up? I mean Clemens. Well, he's 5th batter, 6th batter in the beginning. Alright, I'm gonna let him go. Let's see if he reached endurance. Bottom of the 8th. Just gave up that home run. Alright, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and it's gonna Brad Miller's gonna lead it off for the Phillies. Brad Miller, left-handed batter, he's 0 for 3 in the game. And here comes R.CLEMENS' pitch. He drops a 6-4 on him from the left side. 6-4 is a range play to center field. And Tavares is a 2-3. He has to clear 1 through 3 off the 20. And he does, and it's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. Check for the errors, no errors, so it's a solid base hit. And Tavares couldn't get to that one. Made a nice cutoff play earlier in the game, but this time he couldn't get to this one. So Brad Miller's on. And Alec Brome is going to be the batter. Miller is a 220. He's a 20 off a 2. We're going to hold him. So we're going to hold there. And Brome is 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up with a pair of walks. Brad Miller is a 20. Not going to do it. I'm not going to do it right now. Here comes Alec Brome. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5 from the right side, but it's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Everett. He scoops it up to Biggio for 1 over to Bagwell, and that's a 6-4-3 double play. 6-4, 2 outs. So already recorded. And D.D. Gregorius will step to the plate with 2 outs. Struck out his last time up. 1 for 3 in the game. And here comes the pitch. And looking at something. That's a 4-8. Left side, 4-8's a walk, so DD works out a walk, a 2-out walk. And I believe that's Clemens' 4th walk of the game. 1, 2, 3, yep. fourth walk. And DD is a 220, we're gonna hold. Here comes Herrera, left-hander. Steps to the left side of the plate, he's 0 for 3 in the game. And here comes the pitch from R.CLEMENS. And it goes to Clemens' card on a 5-11 from the left side, lifted to left field, lane coming in and over towards the line, and he gloves it for the out. And that'll take care of the Phillies here in the 8th inning. We'll go to the 9th inning for the Houston Astros. It's last licks time for them, but the Phillies do get a hit. They do leave a man on. We played 8 here in Philadelphia. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies 5. Ah, shucks. Joe Mullen, I think he can keep going. Oh, why not? I read that already. Okay, so we go to the 9th. I really think he can only go 2 innings over his inning slots. I got to read that again. I know a 7-inning pitcher. He could get to, no, a 6-inning pitcher could get to the 8th, and then he gets relieved. I don't know. I got to read it again. All right, so we go to the top of the 9th, and Morgan Ensberg is going to start it off for the Astros here. Down by 4. Morgan's a right-handed batter. And Suarez going for the complete game here with 12 strikeouts. And here comes the lefty's pitch to Morgan. It's going to be a 1-5, and that's going to be a solid base hit into center field. Jankowski, he picks it up and fires it back in, so that's a leadoff hit for the Astros. Well, that's a start. They got to get 2 more base runners and get the tying run to the plate. And here comes Luke Scott now, and Scott is 0 for 3. And going against the lefty. I'm going to pinch hit here. I'm going to pinch hit and get a right-handed batter up. See who we're going to go with. Let's check it out. 236, 284. And I got to switch it on the lefty. They're the best two average hitters on the bench. But Lance Berkman's a switch hitter, and he's going to step to the plate. As a pinch hitter, Luke Scott is going to help go to the bench. We're going to have a pinch hitter here just to keep it going. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Scott, right. Excuse me. Scott is hitter number 5. Berkman. Pinch hitter. Alright, so Berkman is 293 in the year 2005. And he had 24 homers and 82 RBIs. So Lance Berkman will pitch hit for Luke Scott here in the 9th inning. Ensberg on first base. And Berkman batted .293, 24 homers and 82 RBIs. And Real Muto lays down the sign. And Lance is a right-handed batter. And here comes the pitch by Ranger Suarez. 12 strikeouts in the game. Here it comes. And that's going to go 1-4 from the left side. And that's a split on a 1-8 home run. That is a 6. And that ball is going, and it is gone. Berkman comes off the bench on a pinch hit, 2-run homer. And the Astros are now trailing by 2. Berkman scores, Ensberg scores. Pinch hit, A. And Berkman's again, congratulations all over. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And let's see what manager Girardi got thrown out of this game, and I think that's going to do it for him because now he's giving up 2 hits. He's way over right now, and let's see who we're going to go with. And we're looking for their closer. And who was their closer that year? Well, Hector Neris, he had 12, and Ian Kennedy had 10. Who's coming up? Lane, righty, 3 righties. And Hector is a righty. Let's see who else we got. These cards, I gotta tell you. Alright, so the pitchers I do have in hand. Alright, so 3 righties are coming out, and I think Ian Kennedy can handle them, and he is coming into the game. So we're gonna have a relief pitcher, and we got a timeout. Timeout, yes indeed. Ian Kennedy, K-E, N-N-E-D-Y. He's a right-hander, and he went, 4-13. He went 3-1 and 10. 3-1 and 10. All right. So that's what we're going to do here. Pitcher changes in. He's penciled in, and we're ready to go. And it's going to be Jason Lane. Lane is 1 for 3 in the game. He hit into double plays last time out. No outs. We're in the 9th inning. Lance Berkman just came off the bench and belted a 2-run homer. So it's now a 5-3 ball game. And here comes Ian Kennedy in relief. And here comes his first pitch. And it goes 6-6 from the right side, and that's a split chance on an NHR. Does he have it? He does. 1-2. That's a 16. That's a deep fly ball to left field. Herrera's going back on the track, on the run, and he makes the catch at the wall. So that is the first out. Wow, he gave it a ride. And manager Girardi, he must be pacing in the locker room right now. Here comes Brad ASTROS. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. 1 down here in the 9th inning. 2 runs in. Here comes the pitch to ASTROS. Kennedy delivers, and it goes 110 from the right side. 110 is a split. A double, that ball's going to be hit to the gap. It is a 19. 1-19, a double. Single the rest of the way, and Brad ASTROS goes in with a double now. And now the Astros bats have woken up late in the game. With 1 out, runner on second base. And Willie Travis is going to step to the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. And let's see. We're going to go with a pinch hitter here. So we're going to get another pinch hitter. And let's see, we're going to look for a left-handed batter this time. Left-handed batter. There's one, there's two. Vizcaino. He's a switch hitter. And these are my left-handed batters. 236, 284. And it's going to be Orlando Palmeiro is going to grab a bat, and we're going to have to pencil him in for Traveras. Second pitch hitter of the inning. He'll go down as pinch hit B, and he's batting for Traveras, who's number 8. Palmeiro. E-I-R-O. Pinch hitter. Let's see, Orlando batted 284. And he had 3 homers and 20 RBIs. So, here we go. We're going to need another pinch hitter for R.CLEMENS. And who could it be? It looks like Lamb is getting the bat also. So, we got a lot of pinch hitting going on. Ian Kennedy from the stretch with a runner on second base. It is 5-3 to score here in the 9th inning with 1 out. Here comes Orlando Palmeiro. He's waiting for his pitch by Ian Kennedy. He gets assigned by Realmuto. And here comes the pitch. And he's going to drop a 110 on him from the right side. That 110 is a ballpark. Ballpark is 7s, and that's a 7. That's a base hit. And the Astros have woken up here in the 9th inning. All right, so that puts Amos at the third base on pitch hit B. We got first and third now. And exactly what I said, pinch hitter, and here comes Lamb for R.CLEMENS. So we got the third pinch hitter of the game, of the inning rather. And let's see, it's for R.CLEMENS. Pinch hitter number C now, for 9, Mike Lamb. Mike Lamb, pinch hitter, batted 236, 12 homers and 53 RBIs, 1253. Excuse me. And here we go. So Ian Kennedy, first and third. Lamb is the pinch hitter here. He's batting from the left side. And he's waiting for Ian Kennedy to throw his pitch to Realmuto. First and third. Infield is back. And here comes the pitch to Mike Lamb from Ian Kennedy. And that's going to go down as a 2-6 from the right side. Oh, it's tapped back to the mound. Kennedy picks it, turns. He fires the second for 1 over the first, and that's the ball game on a 1-6-3 double play. Oh, that's how it ends. That's terrible. But 2 runs do cross the plate on Berkman's two-run homer coming off the bench. And this ends this contest for this Saturday night at the ballpark. the Astros and the Phillies. The Phillies wind up winning it, up score 5-3. I'll give you the line scores as soon as I can. No runs. That's 3. That's 5. And I'll add up the hits and everything. So Kennedy goes here. Suarez goes there. Clemens, you go there. You're going into the losers bracket, Clemens. Alright, another one in the books. I think I got 2 more for the first round, and we are done with it. First round will be over. I think I'm gonna, I did say it last week, I was trying to double up on games, but I got busy with my business and couldn't get it in. Suarez and Kennedy. Suarez, you go here. Kennedy goes there. Pitcher's card. And you go here. McCutcheon, you go here. And you come here. Cards are paper thin in 2005, guys. Real thin. Anyway. Give you the recap in just 1 second. Let's see. Okay. You go there. And you come here. Next week we got the 1920 Brooklyn what was it? Brooklyn, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 1920 Brooklyn Dodgers against the 1958 Pittsburgh Pirates. I'll give you the for Brooklyn it's going to be Sherry Smith, and for the Pirates it's going to be I think his first name was Bob Witt. And let's get it done here. All right, so 2 runs on 4 hits. I came up a little short. There were no errors, and there were 2 left on. And that would do it. So left on base. For the Astros, they left 7 on base. And 5 runs, that's a shitty 5. Hits, I got the Astros on 3, 7, 8 hits. And for the Phillies, I got 4 and 5. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I know there was a Philly error, one Philly error, and we go 2 runs, 4 hits, and we go 3, 5, left on base, 7, and for the Phillies they had 4, 5 men left on base. The Astros out hit them 8-5, that's for sure. Checking for Houston errors in this game. I don't think they had one. Oh, they did. They did. Everett and Didi both made errors, both shortstops in this game. And that is it. Suarez, excuse me. He went 8 1/3. 8 1/3, and let me see. Did he give up pinch hit, 2? He gave up 2 hits there. 2 out of the 4 hits in the game, so he gave up 4, 6 hit. No, he gave up 7 hits. He threw 2 walks, and he had 12 strikeouts. I think that leads the competition. I got to double check. And let me see. The Phillies, no, the Astros, that was earned, and they had earned, so it was 3 earned runs. 3 runs, 3 earned. Kennedy came in, and let me see, he got the 2 outs, double play to end the game, but he gave up a pair of hits. So I got 9 hits, I must have, and he went 2/3 of an inning. Didn't give up any walks, didn't strike out anybody, and didn't give up any runs. Swinging around, I should. No, then Clemens went 8. Gave up 5 hits. He walked 4, I believe. 2, 3. Yep, 4 walks and 8 strikeouts. And he gave up 5 runs. And let me see, hit bat, that's 2 earned. Walk, base hit. Pass ball is not, right guys? I got that written down somewhere. No earned run on the pass ball. Alright, so 2. And he gave up that one, so he gave up 5 runs and 4 earned. And that'll do it for the pitchers here tonight. So Clemens closes out on a loss. Goes 8 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 5 hits, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. He gave up 4 runs and 4 earned runs. He gave up 5 runs on 4 earned runs. Suarez went 8 1/3, 7 hits, 2 walks, 12 strikeouts, 3 earned, 3 runs scored, 3 of them earned. He gets the win. And Kennedy get the save. You got the 2 outs, yeah, he gets the save. And Kennedy will get the save. And that will do it for this Saturday night here at the ballpark. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Joe Holland, Ron McGrath, who else came in? And those are my only 2 fans. Alright, so I got 2. Anyway, that's going to do it here from Philadelphia. The Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. Where's my marker? 8-5-5-1. And there's your final line score. Good night, Joe. I'll see you in the other rooms, okay? Thank you. And that's your line score. The Astros 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Philadelphia 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Ranger Suarez will move into the winners bracket. Roger Clemens will go into the losers bracket. We got at least two more games to go, and the first round will be completed. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you the next time around.